Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Inner Divine Truth and welcome to your April 2021 reading. I have your catalyst here and it is the goddess of the moon. Wonderful energy supporting you. This is simply an individual, a person who is highly in tune with their higher self. They have access to divine knowledge, to Akashic records, to the lessons of the past lives. They are guided by the divine. They have, the intuition is so heightened at this point that they're getting downloads of information, knowledge, knowing and perception, as well as insights into the future. So this is clear connection with the divine, that this is a gift to you this month, Sagittarius. Please don't let it go to waste. You're channeling messages this month, and look at ways on how you can start to build the intuition, because this portal is open to you. So if you have not previously done so, I really encourage you to just, for example, as the phone is ringing, before you even go pick up your phone to see who it's calling, try to guess who it is and see if that hunch is accurate. Or keep a dream journal and see, because the moon energy is the highlight this month. So the subconscious, perhaps some fears and deep-rooted anxieties might want to surface, and now you'll be forced to look at them. But this is such an empowering card. So it's almost as if saying that when these issues, emotions, fears, anxieties, when they come up, make time to analyze, make time to sit with the feeling, make time to go into the heart space and really ask yourself, why is this emotion coming up? Why is this fear coming up? What do I need to do to get past this? The answer may be revealed, may not be revealed, but you might find yourself stepping into the position of an observer, being able to study yourself, and that already puts a space between you and your emotional body and your analytical body as well, where you can step back and observe who you are and why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And that already brings a shift, already brings perspective, brings light, brings awareness. And here you are being encouraged to truly listen to your intuition, to believe and trust what comes through, to not doubt it. Whether it's a feeling about a person who walks in, a stranger, and you just get an icky feeling just being around them, well, trust that. Or if you're suddenly drawn to somebody as they, just show up on the street, there is a soul family connection with that person, or, just whatever have you in your situation. Just know that your intuition is highly accurate, and there's guidance coming through, because there is something that needs to be uncovered in your situation, and you are being guided. Now, the challenge is the temple path. Look at that. This is saying that Sagittarius needs to make time to go to the inner temple, to that sacred space within you, because in reverse, that's not happening, even though this portal is open. Upright, we have this temple path, and we have these orbs of light, around this temple, and the steps indicate an ascension in learning, in knowledge, in wisdom, and also a spiritual ascension. So this is you being called to do this work, Sagittarius, and I hope you not ignore this call. Okay, what we have in the current or recent past, we have justice in reverse. So this is Libra energy. But this is talking about perhaps a court ruling that did not go in your favor, a contract did not come through. I believe this was, an energy, because justice is a very strong energy. So this is not just how you're feeling, but this is how the situation panned out around you, where you were not justly served. The situation is unfair. there is karmic injustice happening, so to speak. Somebody is being around you, or you are in a phase of life where things are off balance, and you are being guided now through your intuition to correct this course. It's not just the right and wrong, it's the good and the bad. It is the victory of the good over the bad. And when this card is reversal, it's just the energies are imbalanced. There is no the goodness is not shining through, whether it's through you or in the situation. Whatever is happening, I'm just hearing the word, it's not right, it's not right. So we have the sword here. So, and also justice can sometimes be a card of divine timing. So in reversal, whatever, if you're deciding to take action on something, I think this is guidance here to not act just yet. Make time to pause and go within and, you know, seek your answers through your intuition. Justice reversed is, yeah, talking about you being prepped for something bigger, something better, to correct the course of karma. You might be in a legal situation. Again, now this is a recent past energy that is coming through in your reading, affecting you at this moment. Now the guidance. The guidance is Queen of Swords, and I love this guidance for you, Sagittarius. The Queen of Swords is a person who is very discerning, very decisive. She's commanding, she's authoritative, she speaks her mind. She may come across as cold and heartless to some people, but she speaks her truth. She's fearless in speaking the truth, and that's where the truth is. The truth is not coming out, and that's why we have this sense of unfairness and injustice. You are being asked to step into your power, to speak language of the source, to speak the truths coming to you through your intuition, your guidance. You've been asked to speak the truth, Sagittarius. This is your guidance. Call it out, say it as it is, whether it's a toxic situation at work, at home. You are being asked to speak the truth, to honor the truth, recognize the truth, and say it, even though it might be hurtful for others. This is also setting strong boundaries in relationships. And, you know, the only people who are upset by us setting our boundaries are the ones who benefited them in the first place. Otherwise, why would they be upset? If they truly, genuinely, lovingly cared for us, then they would honor, respect our boundaries. So this is really asking you to cut the bullshit out of your life, whether it's through people, even just the toxic media environment around us, the news that you consume, the people, you know, the information that you're getting in from external sources may be skewed, may be lies, may not be accurate. You have been asked to turn within, to trust your intuition, your guidance, to discern the right and the wrong, the truth of the matter, because it's not black and white. There is a gray area, and this is where the discernment of the Queen of Swords comes in, where she uses the clarity of her thought, the clarity in her speech, to communicate the truth when there's a lot of fog around, and that energy is so empowering. Okay, when you do pay heed to this advice of speaking the truth, being in your power, you are healing old wounds. This is Six of Cups, represents nostalgia, childhood memories, having a very happy, loving past. And as you speak the truth perhaps of it, because the Queen of Swords is facing the Six of Cups. So for some of you, this may be a call for going into your past as a child, as a teenager, and forgiving that past, forgiving others involved. This could also be a mother figure who might be coming through for some of you, speaking the truth, asking for forgiveness, or giving forgiveness. But others of you, I feel this Queen of Wands, the advice here to Be discerning of your past. Look at your past with clarity. What it served and what it continues to serve, and what you can gain from it, what you can take from it and move on in your life forward. At the same time, removing anything from the past that doesn't serve you anymore. So there is that healing that needs to happen with this past, with this the child within, and that's where this karmic justice needs to come through. It's this energy surrounds you where the situation is unjust, but now you've been asked to step into this position of the leader, the voice of authority, believing yourself, trusting yourself, speaking the truth, and bringing healing to a past situation as well as to your current situation. As this healing takes place, you are stepping into the King of Pentacles. Now, wonderful energy. King of Pentacles is grounded. He is, earth element. He lacks for nothing. He's a great businessman, very shrewd and in a good sense, very... he's a mastermind of like numbers, finances, and business matters, and very decisive as well. Powerful energy. He's just very comfortable. So this is where you're stepping in. You are manifesting abundance through this healing. You're solid, Sagittarius. It's also an indication that if you're worried about your finances, don't be. There is something very inherently good about you. You're talented, you're gifted, and you're very business savvy. So this is, this healing, this clarity is regarding, to some of you, a business project might come to light through this healing process as you get past this injustice that's happening and you see the truth for what it is. You step into this power of this King of Pentacles, where you will be able to exert your decisions and push a project or a business or a company in the right direction. It's, again, this is empowering you. You're moving from a queen energy to now the king energy, and then we have these three cards came out together, and then we have the Tower reversed, which just to me is telling that you are averting a tower situation by stepping into this Queen of Swords energy. If Sagittarius, for some reason, you want to live in denial because the truth is too harsh and too difficult to live with, the Tower strikes. Because if we don't act, well, the universe will do it for us. It's going to be a painful situation. Tower upright is unexpected divine intervention. Well, of course, it's unexpected. It is pushing us out of our comfort zone. These people are so comfortable in that big tower. Lightning strikes, opening the crown chakra, divine guidance again coming through, forcing the elements out of your life that don't support you, serve you at this moment. And it might just be a loved one. It might be a job that you truly desire or love and have worked in for years and years and years. And this is now pushing you out of a situation that is no good for you and others involved. This is for the higher good of everybody involved. So the Tower comes in, and it can be very painful, difficult change. Reversal. When you act in your power, air energy, when you are speaking the truth, not mincing your words because you don't want to hurt people, be gentle, be kind, but say the truth. This is also pushing toxicity out of your life. This is what I'm getting from this Tower reversed, is this decision now to push elements, energies that no longer support you. All right, so, but a little challenge that presenting itself under the tarot, the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups. This is where you need to sit back and harness that intuition that I talked about, because we have the Temple path that came reversed, remember? So the Queen of Cups is a very loving, nurturing, compassionate person, very loving mother figure. This person is also highly intuitive. She sits with her heart space and listens to her heart before she can listen to her thoughts and her egoic body, the mind, what it has to say. She always consults the heart first. This is where you need to be. That is what the guidance is. I just want to pull clarification out for this Justice reversed. What is this Justice card here for Sagittarius? King of Pentacles reversed. We have a second King of Pentacles coming out, but this is talking about in the past. In the past, if you're working on taking off with the job situation, a business idea did not take off because of one thing or another, or you were being held back because of fears, because that you didn't feel ready, because it's also a card of divine timing. So this is just being clarified, which is amazing, is that going forward, once you heed the advice that the tarot is giving with the Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles comes up right. Your dream is being realized here. A new opportunity will come through. Or even this could be a father figure, an older man coming through, a boss, a mentor coming through and guiding you, bringing healing as well, but offering something that's very tangible, very profitable, and inviting you to be part of that venture. So there's that as well. Okay, so let's look at this. One more clarification for the Justice. It's almost like what you were dreaming of, hoping for in the past, your aspirations didn't happen because the time was not right. But as you embrace the Queen of Swords, and please Google it. Please Google Queen of Swords Tarot and see the description that comes up, because I may not have covered every aspect of it, and see how she speaks to you in your particular case. And then Ten of Swords reversed. Whatever this Justice reversed, King of Pentacles reversed, the situation was very painful. Ten of Swords is just energy of being backstabbed, being lied to, cheated to, hurting from that, just abandoned, full of grief and pain, and just a lot of pain in the back as well, because you carry a lot here. Not just you, all of us do, and very heavy energy, and that's where the sense of injustice, unfairness unfolded, because this was you, this opportunity denied to you. Could be love interest, could be in a business setting, you're trying to build a home, and there's that injustice, this toxicity that's coming through here. Okay, wow. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords, this energy that you need to step into. What more can we learn from this Queen of Swords? You just have to be truthful. It's like calling out people, situations, living by the truth, honoring the truth, truthful to yourself before you be truthful to others. They're having the ability to discern the truth in and around you. Sorry, there are too many cards. There you go. Hermit reversed, not going within. This calls for, again, I'm talking about the lies we tell ourselves, and boom, that's what the tarot is saying, affirming it. When we are in the hermit situation, when we go within, we seek our guidance. Again, speaking to the heart, Sagittarius, look at this Queen of Wands. This is what you're called to do. Look into the heart space. What truth are you afraid to hear? I think that's the question here. Reversal, you're not doing that. Intuition, your guides are trying to talk to you. The spiritual side of you is wanting to speak to you, but you are not willing to see the truth of a situation, or you just don't know how. And here it is, sitting with your heart. When I say sitting with the heart, being in a quiet, this hermit state. Being quiet, being alone, and allowing, you don't have to go into meditation, you just have to sit with yourself. be seated in soul and allow whatever emotions, thoughts that come up. And at that point, you start witnessing what you're going through, what your emotional body is going through. And that's when the truths are revealed through this heart space. And that's why this Queen of Swords energy is needed to cut through the fog that the mind builds, the illusions that we build around us. They need to be cut through. So it's not necessarily somebody else out there. We have to heal ourselves. We have to be truthful to ourselves. And here we go, Lovers. Again, in the reverse, this is a twin flame soulmate energy here. Sure, it can be in a love relationship, romantic relationship, where things are, again, not going as they should because of this justice reversed as well. So there's that imbalance here in this relationship. Alternately, this is a relationship with yourself where you are not willing to see the truth within you. Look at that, the two people mirroring each other's passion, devotion, love. There's that honoring, recognition of the self. The eyes need not be open, the heart knows. And that's what you've been called to do, is to bring that clarity in who you are and what your truth is. And the Queen always speaks her truth. With the Hermit, you've been asked to look deeply, closely into your relationship with yourself, and are you being honest with yourself? That's the other question that's coming through. Yeah, but bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands is again reversal. Divine knowledge, divine guidance wants to come through. Lots of messages needing to come through, but block. They're being blocked because Sagittarius is not making time to honor that which needs to come from the heart space, the truth that the heart wants to speak. All right. Let's look at your angel messages for the month of August. So as I shuffle, you can think about 3 or 2 or 1 yes or no question. If you have when in mind, or just any general guidance specifically to your situation, this deck can help shed light on that. So let's draw cards. I'll draw 3 cards. Be assertive and reconsider. Be assertive, that's what we have here. Let's look at this card in detail. Okay, this is amazing. This angelic being is holding a mask, removed from her face, from her eyes. That is the mask that Sagittarius needs to work on removing. Removing the illusion, speaking the truth, getting to know your heart and what the heart needs to say. Be assertive, speak your truth, honor your truth. Be assertive and also discovering who you are, what your intuition, what your guidance needs to tell you. Ask for help from your angelic beings and it'll come through. Ask them, what do I need to know? What is this divine guidance that I need to hear? And be receptive, be open to it. And when you receive that, be bold in taking actions, Sagittarius. You have to be assertive. Next is reconsider. You see, the prayer position in which this angelic being stands is a humble request from the divine, a reconsideration in a situation that is not in your highest good and the highest good of others, because we have this justice reversed energy. Things are not imbalanced, things are not right. There is a sense of unfairness happening around Sagittarius. It's an energy, and you've been asked to reconsider a situation. Let's look at one more card. Compromise. Compromise. I'm thinking of this Lover's card now. And again, we have the scales of balance, the give and take of justice, the scales. What you need to put into the situation may not be what you want to do, but it is needed to bring a sense of justice. apologize for something that was said wrongly or done wrongly from your part. Set the scale of justice. Yes, your ego will be hurt and it will be difficult to do so. Well, compromise. Take the high road. Or even when it comes to forgiving somebody, that is also a part of karmic justice that needs to come through. Compromise. Set the scales of balance right. And again, we have the energy of the two, the two people, the two scales, and that's what I'm thinking in this partnership. Could be a business partner as well. And there's a compromise needed between their ideas and your ideas and their wishes and your wishes. And not everything has to be a conflict. Not everything has to be drama. Not everything has to be debated and fought about. But yet, don't forget this other part. Be assertive. Be assertive and reconsider. So assertion asks you to honoring and speaking your truth and also acknowledging other person's truth. All right, Sagittarius, I leave you with your reading now, and I wish you all the very best. Lots of love and blessings coming your way, and I will see you next month. Bye.